Hi guys, it's Victoria, and I said I was going to do this video, and it's probably pointless watching as another video uploads, but figured, you know what, why don't I say some stuff about me for this channel, because, you know, why the heck not? You guys should know that my name is Victoria, because I say it, or I've started saying it, in the videos that I post, and in the videos I play with Taylor, instead of just going, it's me, just because I think that kind of made me look rude, and so I was like, you know what, no, I'm going to say my name. I'm a 16-year-old in high school. I really don't know how to talk about myself that well. I mean, I like games. I kind of grew up with them. My brother played them. I mean, he's 8 years older than me, so I kind of grew up watching him play games, and I wanted to be like him. I was like, I'm going to be just like him, and I'm going to do this, and do. But, so I kind of started getting into the games because of him, even though I was petrified of them as a child, because I was one of those people that thought if you die in the game, you're going to die in real life. Son, can you stop moving? Please, you're making the lighting probably look funny, if it doesn't already look funny. So, and then my parents both loved games. The games that I specifically remember them playing was Ocarina of Time and God of War. Like, for some reason those are games I specifically remember, because I played Ocarina of Time. I haven't beaten it. I've only beaten like 3 games in my life. But I've always played them until I rage quit, and then I forget, and then I get busy, and then I get stressed, and that's just a big story. And there's kids outside playing basketball. They're gonna watch me as I record. And then they also played Halo a lot. Like, I used to play with my brother, and that's why we came up with, like, you know how there's like screen looking, and then there's button mashing? We call them screen licking and mutton bashing. Just a random story about that. But so I've kind of grew up with games. I've also grew up with music. Like, my dad he still listens to, like, if you lived in the city, my city I live in, you'd know what I mean by, say, like, the Eagle. It's like 102, no, that's my mom's, 106.9, I think, is what he listens to, and it has, like, classic rock. That's the word I was looking for. He listens to a lot of classic rock and music from, like, when he was growing up. While my mom, on the other hand, she listens to 102.3 The Max, which is, I don't know how many people know what radio station that is. If you live in Louisville, you probably know it. If you live if you live elsewhere, you probably don't, because, I don't know, radio stations are weird. Anyways, and that kind of is just music from now, and sometimes a little bit, like, older songs. But she listens to a lot of today's music, like popular music. And there's me, who, well, you can briefly see my wall. I have an all-time low wall, because that's my favorite band. I'll probably soon be putting other posters up of different bands around that wall, because I want to make one specific square of all-time low on this wall, and then the rest can be whatever. I'm rambling. This is just what this video is going to be. That's one thing about me, too, is I ramble. And I know, like, a lot of people hate vlogs like this, where it's just them talking. But I don't know, like, I'm one of those people that I love watching someone just talk. Like, if you know the YouTuber named Graveyard Girl, I love her videos, because, especially, like, her tea vlogs, because it's just talking and telling stories. That's one of my favorite things to do. What's some other stuff I can say? I am an absolute, like, horror junkie. Like, I will binge watch movies and Let's Plays. But I'm terrified to play scary games. Like, I am terrified. I played SCP Containment Breach. Oh my god. Like 3.5 years ago, about, let's say. And I was at my friend's house, and I literally almost cried. I threw my computer because something scared me so bad. But I'm going to work through it, and I'm going to start, like I said before, I actually want to, like, post some, like, videos and maybe even some Let's Plays of horror games. Now, mostly I might be doing indie games, because I personally, while some indie games, yes, can be horrible, there are some that are amazing, and I like playing those, because people put a lot of work. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, big companies put a lot of work into their games too. But when I see someone like an indie game maker or someone who isn't like schooled in this stuff or something like that. Someone that's not name brand, not up there high, you know, high, not high as in, oh my god, I don't make any sense. I'm trying to explain myself. But you get what I mean. Like, I like playing games from people who also are like smaller grade gaming. That's what I meant, like smaller grade gaming people. Because, I don't know, it gives them recognition and they put a lot of hard work into it. Especially like people who do really good, like people who can make games. I give you credit because I could never in a million years figure out how to do that. I can't even make a map. Okay? I tried making a map in freaking Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and that went horribly. You can't play on my map because it's a death map. Because I put platforms in the wrong spots, and I put things in different places. So I can't even imagine what it would be like to code a map and do all that other stuff. I know how to design things because my father is a graphic designer. I learned from him, and I learned from my teacher at school. So I kind of get how to design things, but not code and put it in, like, on a map. Does that make any sense? And plus, 3D confuses the crap out of me. Like, I can't make 3D art, anything. I mean, I can make, like, a ball of clay. I did that once, and it didn't look like what I wanted it to do, because it was supposed to look like Ganymede, the moon, and Jupiter, and it looked like a gray ball with some white sparkles on it. I'm sorry, I'm rambling so much. It's probably really dumb to listen to. But it's something that I like making, and I like editing, but I know, or no, let me rephrase that. I know how to edit, I just don't edit that much. I will crop a video, I might trim a couple things out if the audio's messed up, but in reality, it's like, I feel like if I'm editing, I feel like there's things that I'm cutting out that someone, somewhere might find interesting, unless I'm dead quiet staring at the camera, but even someone might find that comical. What's some other stuff I can say? I really don't know what all to say about me. Like, I wish I had some questions that I could pull up right here and be like, yes, hello. I like traveling. I mean, I haven't traveled a lot of places, don't get me wrong. Like, I've traveled a lot of the East Coast. How about you not? I've traveled a lot of the East Coast because I used to live in New York when I was really young due to my dad's work. My grandmother's out there. And so we drove from Kentucky to New York, and I've been in a lot of states between here and there. I've been in a lot of states between here and North Dakota, but North Dakota is the most west I've gone. I went into Canada once on a boat. That's like the furthest I've ever gone out of somewhere. I've been to Florida. God, can you chill? But yeah, I like car rides, to be specific. I went to Virginia last summer. Sorry, I just started tapping. I realized that's probably on the mic now. But I went to Virginia last summer, and it was a 14-hour car ride. We made the mistake of going through the mountains, which is because we were avoiding tolls, but that was the most terrifying thing I've ever done. Because you're going, wee, and it's like, no, I don't want to die. Not today. See, like, I don't know. I tell a lot of stories. That's... Chill. I tell a lot of stories. That's one thing about me, is I'm really, like, I'm talkative. I like YouTubers. As you can tell, I mean, I'm on YouTube. I watch gamers. I watch Markiplier and Gassy Mexican, like, they put the stars in the sky. I've watched Mark for a very long time. Not that long, but like about 50,000 subscribers, I think. I watched him, then I got in and a wasp flew by my window. I watched him, then I stopped watching him, then I started watching him again. But when I started first watching him, it was like 50,000, and then it was like 80,000. So there's a bit of a gap that I didn't watch much. I just recently started watching Gassy Mexican because I found Gassy Mexican, or Max, through a Markiplier video. It was a prop hunt video because I heard his voice and I was like, oh my god, that man has a heavenly voice. So I watched him. And then, who else do I watch? Surprisingly, and not a lot of people do, but I've watched PewDiePie since he was like before 1 million. So it's been really weird seeing, not weird, but like a good weird seeing him like grow. I spend a lot of time on YouTube and stuff because it's just, I don't know, I'm not going to say like I worship their feet and I worship the feet, I worship the ground that their feet walk. That's saying that I was trying to get out that I can't do. But I don't know, like there's a lot of inspiration. Like Mark definitely gives me a lot of inspiration to start a channel because it's not for the possibility of being famous one day, or it's not for the thought of, ooh, I'm going to get rich fast. No. I want to change people. I want to help people. I want to do things like make the world a better place, basically. And that's one of the reasons why I want to go to school to be a psychologist, but there's a special branch I want to go into that's different. I want to do criminal psychology and criminal anthropology. It's a whole other thing. And I don't know, I want to help people, and I want to figure people out and know why they do what they do. So it's like I figured YouTube would be someplace that I could really branch off. I mean, our gaming videos are just so silly, and I want it to put a smile on someone's face, and I want to make someone happy, because I know that's what YouTube's done to me. It's helped me be happier. So I'm like, you know what? That's my purpose on YouTube, is to make people happy, to change someone one day for the better, not the worse. I don't want someone to be like a murderer because of me. Ooh, car. Yep. Captain ADD or Captain ADHD. I don't remember which one they told me I had. I really do get distracted so quick. That's why I talk fast. Fun fact, if you may be, like, caffeine's supposed to make people more energetic, not like, but just a little more, you know, get what I mean. For some kids and adults, but I've noticed it more in children and teens, caffeine will do the opposite effect. For instance, with me, I had to do a science thing in 7th grade where you took your heart rate. I took my heart rate and it was really fast, and then I drank a soda at dinner, and like not even 20 minutes later, like maybe it's 15:10, took it again and it had dropped like 20 beats. So we found out that like caffeine can affect kids with ADD or ADHD much differently. So if I drink caffeinated products, my nerves calm, I slow down a little bit with my speech, my thinking slows down. That's why I stutter a lot and my words get mixed up. It's because I think my mouth moves faster than my brain, or maybe my brain moves faster than my mouth, or something. Something moves faster than the other, and words come out wrong, and then I say things, and then I feel dumb, and I'm like, This is a really long video probably. I feel bad. But it's just, I don't know, kind of a get to know me. Who am I? What am I? Who am I? I'm so dumb. I was talking about something and I got distracted. Oh yeah, like the purpose on YouTube. But yeah, like, I don't know. Mark is definitely one of the reasons that I wanted to pursue something on YouTube. And plus, I'm having fun. I'm having fun with my friends on this channel, like, recording videos. I mean, yeah, I'll be honest, not all the time I can record. Like, I'm a teenager. Everyone gets busy lives, and so I can't record all the time, but when I do, I have a ball, and I laugh, and it's just fun, even though we're up all night half the time. It's just fun, and that's another thing that I think YouTube's important about, is to have fun. That's what YouTube is. It's not a place to make money. I mean, if you can make a career out of it, then do it. I'm staring at a bee, I'm sorry. Like, it's not like you should start YouTube for the purpose of making money or being famous. You should start it because it's fun and you want to do it. But that's completely sidetracked off of what I was talking about me, kind of. But that's kind of more about why I'm here on this channel. If that makes any sense. Well, I was in Games Club in my school. I did a play. Don't know if I'm going to do the next one. Sorry, Taylor, you might kill me. But I might not do the musical just because things going, I'm not going to make it if I try, so what's the point? But yeah, I don't know. What else could I say? There's not much I can say. I really like animals. I have 2 cats and a dog. We used to have 4 cats. Max, Liza, Sheba, and Nico. I've had Nico and Sheba since I was 1. Sheba's a year older. Nico's a year younger. Max died a couple years back due to he was old and he was having problems with like his insides. Liza was put down a year ago due to kidney problems. She was the youngest of them all, but she had really bad kidney problems, and it was too expensive for us to basically keep her and save her and have her get the treatment she needed, so we had to ultimately put her down, which was really depressing. Now we have Nico and Chiba. I have a dog, a Chihuahua, a really fat Chihuahua named Buster. Everyone says he doesn't look like a Chihuahua, but he's full bred, 100% Chihuahua. Pretty cool. I love animals. I've always loved animals. Unlike my mom. My mom loves animals. I'm almost like my mom's twin in some aspects, other than like the way we look, because I don't think I look like her. But we both have been like book lovers. We both like school, as in like we like learning. We both like video games, music, books. Just the way we think is a lot alike. I'm very sarcastic, and my parents can handle that, and especially my mom is sarcastic back to me. And so I have a really good relationship with my parents. I really don't know what else to ask. If you have any questions about me particularly, you can ask me, and I will answer, unless it's like something like creepy. Another thing is I dye my hair. That's obvious, because if you think this is natural, there's a problem. I've had many different hair colors. I've dyed my hair since I was, how many years ago? Like 6 years ago I started dyeing it. It's not, and before anyone says, oh, your hair's so unhealthy, ask a hairstylist. You can dye your hair and still have healthy hair. It's called taking care of it. Most girls and guys alike, too, that want to dye their hair, especially exotic colors, for some reason they don't get it through their mind that if you bleach your hair a lot, you don't need to put heat on it every day. I never straighten my hair, and I never blow dry my hair. And I use keratin color protective hair wash every day. So, fun fact of the day. I'm really good at understanding like hair health, but I dyed my hair a lot. I've had many different colors. Let's start. I've had almost every shade of brown. I've had black. I've had many different shades of red, from natural to unnatural. I've had blonde in my hair. I've had pink. I've had green. I've had blue. I've had teal. I've had purple. I've had yellow. I've had white. I've had silver. I've had all these colors mixed into my hair. So be prepared for me to change my hair a lot. I might keep it red this time for a while, because right now it's red, orange, and it was platinum blonde in it, but red and blonde don't mix that well. So my blonde turned pink, and now it's just like blending in with the orange and stuff like that. But it looks pretty cool. So yeah, I dye my hair a lot. Not a lot. When I say a lot, I mean like I change it almost, like it was like almost every time I went to get it dyed. But in reality, I probably dye my hair about 6 times a year. Surprise, surprise, I don't dye it every month. It's another thing. I want to make like a video just like misconceptions about friggin' hair, like hair dye, because ooh, I want to fight someone about it. I'm gonna fight someone. I also say I'm gonna fight you a lot. Like I'll be like, I'm gonna fight. The lamp post out there, because it like shines right in my bedroom at night, and I'm like, I want to sleep. Anyways, I think that's enough for this now. You've kind of got the overall aspect of who I am and what I'm like. I'm pretty talkative and probably a bit annoying, but who cares, because I don't. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to like put it in a comment. Ask me it on Tumblr, for crying out loud. I have a Tumblr and an Instagram that I link in every description if you want to know more about things I like. My Tumblr especially, you can find, it's mostly just funny posts and bands and selfies. But yeah, you can follow me there and ask me things there. You can ask me things here, and I'll be willing to answer. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. So bye. I have a ponytail in my hair. And also I have really small, stubby, fat fingers, so that's why I tend to do this a lot. But yeah, bye you guys.